Caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the
Hello, and welcome back to another video. What we are going to discuss today, I honestly believe, will be the best video you ever watch in regards to improving at FIFA, both in attack and defense. It's probably the biggest skill gap between pro players and everyone else. By the end of the video, by doing this one simple thing, you will be years ahead of where you are now in terms of skill level. So I want you to look at the image here for a second because this is what our eyes see when playing FIFA. We are focused on the ball, not just in video games, but try looking at something properly and then try to make out in detail what's on either side. You can't because of our vision. We are only able to see in great detail what's right in front of us, and anything outside our central line of vision appears as blurry shapes and colors. How this translates to FIFA is that we only see the ball, the player with the ball, and a small area around that. This means that when defending, we are only seeing our opponent's closest options, and even then, it's not in great detail. This limits you because you are only thinking of intercepting the immediate pass or tackling the ball carrier without having an understanding of all the options your opponent has. The same goes for attacking because you are unaware of the positions of all your players. You only see the next pass. The difference with a pro player is that they constantly scan the field to look for their options and their opponent's options. By doing this, you can see how I spot the only dangerous pass option my opponent has well before he even thinks about playing the pass. If you think you would have seen this, then here's the clip playing at full speed. When watching, focus your attention on the ball, not the player. Look at the color of the ball in detail. If you're doing this right, you can barely even see the player right next to my opponent whom he's about to pass to, let alone be aware of his forward player's positions and the available space on the pitch. When defending, if your opponent's defenders have the ball, first you should be looking at their options in midfield and attack before thinking about winning the ball back. Likewise, when your opponent's midfielders have the ball, look for their attackers and the space available because their attackers will run into the space. When attacking, it's the same. When you're building up the play, just have a quick glance at your players' positions. This will give you a better understanding of how to move forward with the ball, making attacks much easier and more dangerous. This simple technique puts you so far ahead of your opponent and saves you a lot of work later on. It's also a reason why pro players go 20-0 in FUT Champs so easily every week.